Hello and welcome to the Conservation of Energy video by scienceworksheets.co.uk. Today we're going to have a look at open and closed energy systems, the law of conservation of energy and how that can be applied. In an open energy system, energy and matter can be transferred into and out of the system. In this case, the fireplace would be the system and the room is the surroundings. Wood is placed onto the fire as a fuel to be burnt. The wood contains chemical potential energy. So the chemical potential energy in the wood is converted into thermal energy when the wood burns. This thermal energy is transferred to the room, which is the surroundings. In a closed energy system, no matter can enter or leave. So in this bottle, no substances can go in, no substances can go out. However, energy can be exchanged between the system, which would be the bottle, and the surroundings, which is around the bottle. The law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. In your exam, please avoid using terms such as produce, create, make, or destroy when referring to energy. Instead, refer to the energy being transferred between energy stores or being transferred to the surroundings. The fuel contains chemical energy, and this will be the energy input. In the case of a car, the chemical energy in the fuel is mechanically converted into a kinetic energy stored at the car, and that will be the useful energy output. However, that kinetic energy stored at the car can be converted by radiation into sound waves, and the wasted output energy would be sound waves. Some of the kinetic energy stored at the car can also be converted by radiation into a thermal energy stored at the surroundings, because the car will be heating up the air around it, and this also would be a wasted energy output. Both of these wasted energy outputs, the sound waves and the thermal energy stored in the surroundings, we term this to be dissipated energy, where the energy becomes less useful. The battery or cell contains a source of chemical potential energy, and this will be the input energy. The chemical potential energy in the cell is electrically converted into a kinetic energy store in the fan, so the fan blades can rotate, and this will be a useful energy output. However, some of this kinetic energy store will be converted by radiation into sound waves, which is a wasted output energy, and the energy is dissipated to the surroundings. And some of the kinetic energy store in the fan is converted by radiation into a thermal energy store in the surroundings, which is also a wasted output energy, so is classed as dissipated energy. As the cell also becomes hot, some of its chemical potential energy in the cell will be converted by radiation into the thermal energy store of the surroundings. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel so that we can produce more videos. If you need revision materials, please visit scienceworksheets.co.uk.